Hello dear students. In today's class we will discuss answer the following in one or two sentences each of the poem Palanquin Bearers. First one, pick out the words from the poem which describe the movement of the bride. The words which describe the movement of the bride are sway, skim, float, spring and fall. Second one, how do the palanquin bearers carry the bride? The palanquin bearers carry the bride lightly, gaily and softly. They carry the bride very carefully so that she feels comfortable. Third one, why do you think the palanquin bearers are carrying the palanquin lightly? The palanquin bearers are carrying the palanquin lightly because the bride in it is delicate and they do not want to hurt the bride by moving the palanquin roughly, so that the bride feels comfortable. Fourth one, what are the emotions that the bearers feel as they carry the palanquin? The bearers are extremely happy and feel privileged to carry the bride to her husband's place, which is a part of the marriage ceremony. They sing songs while moving. Fifth one, why is the bride compared to a flower and a bird? The bride is compared to a flower because she is as beautiful as a flower. She is compared to a bird because she is as light as a bird. Sixth one, explain the image in she sways like a flower. A flower on a plant keeps swaying to and fro with the moving wind. In the same way, the bride sways like a flower as the palanquin bearers move step by step. So, she is compared to a flower. Seventh one, why is the bride referred to as a pearl on a string? The pearl on a string is very precious and luminous. Similarly, the bride is also considered as precious as a pearl. Eighth one, why has she been compared to a star? The bride is as bright as a star. She is compared to a star because she is the center of attraction and looks bright and luminous like a star. Ninth one, why do you think the poetess has used two contradictory feelings of love in the fourth line of the first stanza and tear in the second line of the third stanza? The word love in the fourth line of the first stanza refers to the happiness of the bride as she is going to her husband's house. The word tear in the second line of the third stanza refers to the sadness of the bride over her departure from her parents. 10th one, why do the palanquin bearers sing while carrying the bride? What do you think this is about? The palanquin bearers sing songs because they are happy carrying the bride. The song could be to think about the bride's happiness in her husband's house. 11th one, the poem is full of similes. Why do you think the poet has used so many similes in the poem? The poetess uses so many similes to emphasize the beauty and the emotions of the bride. So, she compares the bride with too many things. 12th one, pick out the rhyming words from the poem and mention the rhyme scheme. Along song A, stream dream B, sing string C, along song A, tight bride D, sing string C. The rhyme scheme in the poem is A, B, C, A, D, C. 13th one, pick out the examples of alliteration from the poem. She sways like a flower in the mind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. 14th one, some words and lines are repeated in the poem. Work in pairs and list the words and lines that are repeated. Why do you think the words are repeated? We bear her along like a pearl on a string. This line is repeated to show how precious the bride is, like a pearl on a string. The pearl is so precious in such a way that it should not fall down. Likewise, the bride is carefully taken to her husband's house. Thank you.